You're in your mid-40s, lying in bed next to your partner, the room dimly lit, and that familiar spark just isn't there anymore. It's vanished like a whisper in the wind, leaving you wondering if this is just how life goes from here on out. But what if I told you that losing your sexual drive as a man over 40 isn't something you just have to accept, and there's a way to reignite it naturally, without pills or awkward doctor visits? Stick with me, because in the next few minutes, we're going to uncover why this happens and how you can turn it around, step by simple step, so you can feel that vitality again. I know what you're thinking. Maybe it's just age catching up, or the stress from work piling on, or perhaps those extra pounds that snuck up over the years. For so many men between 30 and 60, this dip in sexual drive hits like a quiet storm, eroding confidence and straining relationships in ways that feel deeply personal. Picture a guy like Tom in his late 40s who's always been the energetic type, but lately even a romantic evening out ends with him feeling distant, his mind racing with excuses while his body just doesn't respond like it used to. Or think about Mike, pushing 50, who notices that mornings no longer bring that natural surge of energy, leaving him frustrated and questioning if he's letting his partner down. These aren't rare stories. They're the silent struggles millions face, where intimacy starts to feel like a chore rather than a connection, fueling fears of growing apart or losing that essential part of who you are. And it's not just physical, it's emotional too, that nagging doubt whispering, "Is this the new normal?" But here's the thing, it's not about fault or failure. It's biology meeting modern life, and understanding that is the first key to fixing it. Let's dive right into why this happens, because once you see the root causes, the path forward becomes crystal clear. As men cross into their 40s, testosterone levels naturally begin to decline, dropping about 1% each year, which can quietly sap your sexual drive without you even realizing it at first. Combine that with everyday culprits like chronic stress from demanding jobs or family pressures, which flood your system with cortisol and throw your hormones out of whack. Then there's the lifestyle creep. Those late nights scrolling on your phone, disrupting sleep, or skipping workouts because the day got away from you, leading to weight gain that converts testosterone into estrogen, further dimming that inner fire. Imagine Sarah's husband in his early 50s, who used to be spontaneous and passionate, but now after years of desk-bound work and processed meals on the go, he finds himself avoiding closeness, not because he doesn't care, but because his body feels like it's running on empty. It's a vicious cycle. Poor sleep leads to fatigue, which kills motivation for exercise, and before you know it, your sexual health is paying the price. But what if I revealed that small, natural tweaks could reverse this, rebuilding your drive from the inside out? Hang on, because we're about to get into the practical fixes that have helped countless men just like you. First off, let's talk about fueling your body the right way, because what you eat directly impacts your hormonal balance and energy for intimacy. Start by incorporating zinc-rich foods into your daily routine. Think oysters, pumpkin seeds, or lean beef a few times a week, since zinc is a building block for testosterone. And studies show deficiencies are common in men over 40 experiencing low drive. Pair that with healthy fats from avocados, nuts, and olive oil, which support hormone production without the crash from sugary snacks. Try this simple step. Swap your afternoon coffee for a handful of almonds and a piece of dark chocolate. It's not just tasty, but it stabilizes blood sugar, preventing those energy dips that kill libido. And don't overlook vitamin D. Get outside for 15 minutes of sunlight daily, or add fatty fish like salmon to your meals, as low levels are linked to reduced sexual function in research from top medical journals. Now, imagine implementing this over a week. You wake up feeling sharper, and that subtle shift starts rebuilding your confidence in the bedroom. But diet alone isn't the full picture. Movement is your secret weapon for naturally boosting testosterone and reigniting that drive. You don't need intense gym sessions. Start with something achievable, like a 20-minute brisk walk after dinner, which increases blood flow and endorphins, making you feel more alive and connected. Add in strength training twice a week. focusing on compound moves like squats or push-ups. These have been proven in clinical studies to elevate hormone levels within weeks. Picture yourself after a month. That sluggish feeling fades, replaced by a renewed sense of strength. And suddenly, those intimate moments feel exciting again, rather than obligatory. And here's a game changer for retention. Pair exercise with stress-busting techniques like deep breathing for 5 minutes before bed. Inhale slowly for 4 counts, hold, then exhale, melting away the day's tension that often sabotages your drive. If you're wondering how this ties back to men over 40 losing sexual drive, it's all about creating consistency. These habits compound, turning a fading spark into a steady flame. Of course, sleep can't be ignored. It's when your body repairs and testosterone peaks, yet so many of us skimp on it. Aim for 7 to 9 hours by creating a wind-down routine. Dim the lights an hour before bed, ditch screens, and maybe sip on chamomile tea. I've seen patients transform their sexual health just by prioritizing this, waking up with more vigor and desire. Supplements can help too, but keep it natural and consult your doctor first. Consider ashwagandha, an herb backed by science for reducing stress and supporting libido, or magnesium to aid relaxation and hormone balance. Start low, like start with 300 milligrams, before bed, and track how you feel. It's empowering to see real changes without relying on quick fixes. And if you're thinking, but what about my relationship? Open a gentle conversation with your partner about these steps. It builds emotional intimacy, which often reignites the physical side naturally. As we wrap this up, remember that losing sexual drive as a man over 40 doesn't have to define you. It's a signal to make those natural adjustments that restore not just your libido, but your overall zest for life. You've got the tools now. Start with one small change today, like that evening walk or zinc-boosting meal, and watch how it snowballs into feeling like your younger, more vibrant self. If this resonated and you're ready for more tips on naturally fixing low drive, hit that like button, subscribe for weekly insights, and drop a comment below, sharing one step you'll try first. I read them all and love hearing your stories. You're not alone in this, and positive change is closer than you think. Go reclaim that energy and connection starting right now.